Welcome to Merry Milo. Let's sing and celebrate.
Tango Tails in leafy green bounced with monkeys on the scene. He leapt from vines with swinging grin and danced with jaguars tucked within. Tango Tails led jumping games with jungle drums and leafy names. They hopped on rocks and bounded wide through waterfalls they couldn't hide. Tango Tails met parrots loud who cheered him on in every crowd. He did a flip on jungle swing and made the tiger cubs all sing. Tango Tails and frogs in line leapt to trees in perfect time. They landed on banana sleds and raced past ferns and leafy beds. Tango Tails spun fast and proud, with jungle beasts all cheering loud. They clapped and stomped in leafy floor until their tails could jump no more. Tango Tails in hammocks sway, yawn beneath the leafy play. He dreamed of vines and jungle breeze, with jumping joy among the trees. Saffron snail with shiny trail spun her shell along the rail. She drew a path in curly loop, then slid into a flower group. Saffron snail drew circles wide around the trees and garden side. She spun in spirals, soft and slow, with blossoms cheering as she go. Saffron snail made spiral art with glitter mud and grassy heart. She painted swirls on pebbled stone in rainbow curves she called her own. Saffron snail met worms who wiggled and in her spirals danced and giggled. They made a maze of gentle bends that looped and curled without an end. Saffron snail twirled near a vine and drew a shape so round and fine. The butterflies flew round her trail and whispered, "Wow, dear Saffron snail." Saffron snail curled up in bed with dreams of loops inside her head. She blinked and sighed with sleepy glee and dreamed of one more spiral spree. Bubbleberry Bear brought treats to picnic spots on sunny streets. He left a trail of jam and bread for friends to find the path ahead. Bubbleberry Bear hid pies behind the logs and butterfly skies. He marked each clue with nutty rings and laughed at all the guessing things. Bubbleberry Bear placed cheese by swaying grass and buzzing bees. He smiled as raccoon sniffed the trail and followed snacks to Flower Vale. Bubbleberry Bear hid sweets in hollow stumps and leaf seeds. He drew big arrows in the sand that pointed toward a feast so grand. Bubbleberry Bear clapped loud as friends appeared in hungry crowd. They found the clues and cheered with glee for picnics under apple tree. Bubbleberry Bear took a rest with jam upon his furry chest. He hugged a pie and gave a grin, and dreamed of clues and tasty tin. Tilly Turtle took a slide down the grassy garden wide. She giggled past the daisies tall and rolled into a leafy sprawl. Tilly Turtle touched a toe to a giggle bush that tickled so. She laughed and twirled in clover beds with butterflies above her head. Tilly Turtle tapped her shell and made the laughing daisies yell. Each step she took, a giggle grew with tickled grass beneath her shoe. Tilly Turtle met a bee who buzzed and giggled by the tree. They spun around in flower shade in tickled games the two had made. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight under clouds all soft and white, and dreamed of tickles calm and slow on trails where happy giggles grow. Where icy wind and river flows, he built an igloo round and neat, with walls that shimmered snowy sweet. Pebble Penguin sang a song as snowflakes danced and swirled along. He twirled inside his chilly dome, where frost and laughter made a home. Pebble Penguin met some seals who slid in with their snowy squeals. They clapped and sang in frozen ring to join the fun that Pebble bring. Pebble Penguin stacked ice blocks like puzzle games in chilly box. He built a window round and wide to watch the stars on Arctic tide. Pebble Penguin served snow cake and icy juice by frozen lake. They feasted in the igloo bright with snowy songs into the night. Pebble Penguin snug and round snoozed in silence, safe and sound. He dreamed of snow and crystal gleam in icy songs and frosty dream. Pebble Penguin served snow cake and icy juice by frozen lake. They feasted in the igloo bright with snowy songs into the night. Pebble Penguin snug and round snoozed in silence, safe and sound. He dreamed of snow and crystal gleam in icy songs and frosty dream. Mango moth flew light and free over blossoms near the tree. She heard a tune that sang her name, and danced into the music came. Mango moth spun round a rose, where melody like honey flows. She followed notes that floated near, and smiled at every joyful ear. Mango moth met chirping frogs, singing songs on lily logs. She flapped in time with buzzing bees, and drifted through the melody breeze. Mango moth skipped through the air, while flowers sang without a care. She glowed with joy and fluttered near, where songs were sung for all to hear. Doodle dragon flapped with flair, searching numbers in the air. He found a 1 on apple tree and giggled softly, "Come with me." Doodle dragon peeked through 2, painted blue with morning dew. He built a nest of sticks and 3 that jingled like a melody. Doodle dragon marched past 4, then danced in circles on the floor. He tapped a 5 with bubbly grace and blew 6 clouds all over space. Doodle dragon hopped on 7, pointed upwards straight to heaven. He drew an 8 with curling string and flew in loop-to-looping ring. Doodle dragon traced a 9 with berries dipped in sugar shine. He counted 10 with wingtip grace and cheered aloud from place to place. Doodle dragon flopped down low in a nest of numbers soft and slow. He whispered each one like a song and dreamed of counting all day long. Doodle dragon flopped with flirt in a nest of numbers soft and slow. He whispered each one like a song and dreamed of counting all day long. Doodle dragon traced a 9 with berries dipped in sugar shine. He counted 10 with wingtip grace and cheered aloud from place to place. Doodle dragon flopped down low in a nest of numbers soft and slow. He whispered each one like a song and dreamed of counting all day long.
Rainbow shell danced along the coastal swell, with colors shining bold and bright. He clicked and clacked in sheer delight. Snappy snap climbed coral rocks, wearing stripes and rainbow socks. He waved to dolphins spinning by and drew a rainbow in the sky. Snappy Snap played hide and seek behind the shells and coral peak. He snapped a beat and tapped in time with starfish in a sandy line. Snappy Snap met jellyfish who sparkled like a swirling dish. They danced in seaweed soft and green, with colors glimmering between. Snappy Snap dug tunnels deep, then leaped above a seaweed heap. He spun in shells of every hue and splashed a trail of ocean blue. Snappy Snap, as tide grew low, found a shell in sunset glow. He curled inside with cozy flap and dreamed beneath his rainbow cap.
Wiggly Wren began to sing while riding on a windy wing. She whistled as it danced in air and curled through trees without a care. Wiggly Wren flew round the bend. Her whistling song would twist and send a melody so full of light. It sparkled in the morning bright. Wiggly Wren met dandelions that danced like notes and windy signs. She flapped and laughed in fluffy song and carried every breeze along. Wiggly Wren soared up with pride while winds beneath her feet would glide. She sang with joy and chirped in glee, a wind-born wren in harmony. Wiggly Wren tapped twigs and leaves with rhythmic steps on breezy eaves. Her whistle echoed through the hill where all the birds sat calm and still. Wiggly Wren slowed down her song as twilight stretched the sky so long. She curled up on her feathered den and dreamed of singing once again.